All right, we've got the new Morimoto XB LED tails here for the 5th gen 4Runner. Really popular platform, obviously. Morimoto had the Gen 1 tails, and people like them, but they didn't capture everybody's attention due to the way that they were designed. And I think that these are an improvement, but let me know what you guys think at the end of the video. Here's obviously our stock tail light. Depot makes taillights that are OEM style with the black top portion. It darkens the look a little bit. I think it makes it look a little bit better. And then of course there's Lightwerkz tails, all different versions. And a lot of our customers ran the Morimoto tails, but now they got the Gen 2 out. So this is the smoked version. I don't have the red version to show you what that looks like, but the lens is actually a little bit smoked. You can see the difference in front of the clear acrylic bars. And the new generation has more of a 3D effect. And I believe that's the direction that Morimoto is going with a lot of their taillights, and I believe the headlights will follow soon as well. So those 3 bars in the center are your turn signals, and those can be activated as sequential or non-sequential. And they are in amber only, they are not in red. Factory turn signal is red, I'll show you that in a little bit. They have a nice running light, but right now we're just going over the fit and finish. And I think it looks pretty solid. And overall, I like the design of these. And I think with a trim level like the TRD Pro, it does work pretty well. But you can pick between red or the smoked. And red, essentially the whole thing would be red. And with the smoked, you have a smoked lens with some black, red, and clear accents inside. First and foremost, this is the parking light mode. That's your running light. Anytime the headlight is on at night, this is what it will look like. I absolutely love this new style. I think that's really modern. It gives it sort of an outline look, just like you have on the XB LED headlights. And these are super bright. And I think they're really consistent throughout the band of light as well, which I love. So you can see it clearly from behind, you can see it from the side. Overall, all you see is that bar. On the factory one, it lights up that center section, which is also the brake light. The turn signal is above it and the reverse is below it. So, even though it's a good style for the Gen 4Runner, I think these needed a little bit of an update, and I think this is really nice. And here is with the warehouse lights off. You can see the brightness level is a little bit more concentrated on the OEM one, and on the aftermarket one, it spreads out a little bit, but the brightness is not affected. It is still plenty bright, equally as bright, if not brighter than the stock one. It's just that the light is directed differently, so still a fantastic look. All right, I think this is my favorite part. Turn signals are on, hazards are on, I should say. Factory incandescent bulb on the driver's side, lights up that whole reflector up top. And on the Morimoto, you have an LED sequential movement on those 3 DRL bars that, again, you can disable if you prefer them just to light up all together. But despite what the camera shows, it is amber. You just need to get a little closer to see the difference. That looks awesome. All right, we're going to show you the brake system now, but we will turn on the turn signal to show you what that looks like when your brake is on and your turn signal is on. So that is the brake. It actually lights up in red on the inside. It does not light up in amber, obviously. And then when the turn signal is on, it'll change to amber. So it is the same group of bars that change between amber and red for turn signal and for brake. And you can see the stock one on the left is separated, meaning the turn signal is up top, the brake is in the center. It's that parking light. So that outer bar does not actually get brighter. It is the 3 bars in the center that get brighter. So turn off the turn signal and let's show off the brake. So you can see it's a lot brighter than the parking light mode, really effective. Just like you'd want it, and you can see it's nice and red. and we will demonstrate the reverse function now. So that is our last function. It'll be in the running light mode. So you can see the difference here. Factory incandescent 921 bulb, it's really a very mediocre at best reverse light, but most modern tails pretty much are. On the Morimoto, you got the full LED assembly. The top lights up and gives you the added boost that you want. Now, we do recommend the Morimoto boost bar if you're going to be switching over to these taillights. We didn't have time to install today. That needs to be ran through the hatch wiring to the license plate, but that will give you some better lighting performance for reverse if that's what you're looking for. But ultimately, a set of pods would do the same thing. It all depends on what style you're into. So let us know what you think about these XB LED taillights, the Gen 2 specifically. I wish I had the red ones here, but I don't have them to show you. And we look forward to your thoughts. You can find them on the website, check out the product link, and we'll go from there. Thanks again.